love how when an actual person, bless you, Dravax, you're a good person. It looks like it's back up. I don't know, man. It says it's red.
Dravax said, "Yay, it's back."
I don't know. It looks. It's kind of hard. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it is back. Alright, yeah, well, I mean, you already knew it was back, but sometimes it takes a while to see it on my end. Because all I have to go by is the red and green on speech chat. Well, that's not entirely true.
Said, "Where are you driving to?"
Right now I'm in Missouri and I'm driving to St. Louis, and then I'm going to be getting on I-55, which Interstate 55, towards Chicago, but I'm not going all the way to Chicago. I'm going to a place called Joliet, which is like a suburb of Chicago. So basically, I'm going to go to St. Louis and then turn left and go north to Chicago.
Dravax said, "Oh, nice."
Yeah, Chicago should be pretty consistent once I get there. In Missouri and like southern Illinois, my stream tends to go out a lot. And it's going to be like another year before we get Starlink Mobile, which I am super excited about, because once I get Starlink Mobile, it's going to be like right now, I don't know if you can tell, but it's only in 720p if you're lucky. But once I get Starlink Mobile, it's going to be like 1080p, hopefully 60 frames per second. What are we doing? Can I pass him? I don't know. I don't know if I can pass this guy or not. You know what? I'm just not gonna. Alright. I can never understand. Like that was really nice of him to do, to slow down like that. I don't know why he waited so long though. That's a nice thing we do for each other sometimes as truck drivers. We'll slow down so the other person can pass. Because clearly I want to go faster than him. And I don't really care about the 60 mile per hour speed limit. I do care about it, but I'm going to go faster. I don't know how many kilometers per hour that is. Probably a lot. I'm going to look on my speedometer. If I can see it. It looks like about 105 maybe. Yeah. Now this guy's going slow. So how's COVID in Germany? Is it pretty much over, or are you guys still dealing with cases? probably loading. How is the virus in Germany? Question mark.
Joe Pancakes said, how is the virus in Germany?
Off DriveX. Yeah. Oh, it looks like it reconnected. I really wish you wouldn't do that there. RBX, did you put cocaine in your coffee this morning?
Said, I don't know it exactly. I think we have about 300k cases.
That doesn't sound too bad. Comma. I had a guy from India come in chat yesterday, and he was telling me there were that many people dying a day in India.
Joe Pancakes said that doesn't sound too bad. I had a guy from India come in chat yesterday, and he was telling me there were that many people dying a day in India.
Super sad. I don't know whether to pass this guy or not. He's driving all crazy. You know what? I'm gonna keep an eye on him for now.
Graymax said, oh yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, comma, he was... Yeah, comma, I felt bad, period. He was kind of bumming me out, period, but he was a super nice guy.
Joe Pancakes said, yeah, I felt bad. He was kind of bumming me out, but he was a super nice guy. I've got full service, but it's just not holding on to the stream. hope so too. But India is just so overpopulated. Greymax. Said true.
Oh wow, okay. Great, man. I don't know where that came from. I gotta figure out how to invest in. I'm honestly a little bit surprised that Germany has that many cases. I mean, you guys are really on top of it when it comes to stuff like that. Plus, I think you guys have a really stellar healthcare system. I like America, don't get me wrong, but they put too many people in prison here. And like the prison, like once you go to prison, you're basically slave labor. So if you get committed of a crime, you basically become a slave. It's really not
Greymax. Said many measures are simply implemented incorrectly and a few people just don't stick to it.
Yeah, that's what happened here. Well, I mean, that's what happened here. I mean, I haven't really been keeping up with the news, to be honest with you, but yeah, America's kind of a weird place. It's like you're one crime away from being an indentured servant. It's not really slavery, but they pay you like pennies, you know, when if you get arrested and you go to prison for something. It's super weird. I feel like it's, I don't know. Always one injury away from being broke. Because if you get injured in America, our healthcare system is so bad, it doesn't matter how good your insurance is. Your insurance it's not going to pay. Like, your insurance company could just choose to not pay for your hospital visit. It's really awful. But capitalism does afford you certain opportunities.
Greymax. Said yay, I did hear about it. Skeptical smiley face. Here in Germany it's a lot better.
I know. And a lot of European countries are like that. And the thing is, like, we need to implement things like that in the United States, but the United States is just so big and there's just so many people. The things that work for you guys don't really work here because there's just so freaking many people and the taxes are out of control. I should say the tax budgets are out of control. They misappropriate all these funds. We need a tea party. That would be nice. They'll never do that though. there's so many different taxes that they just take all our money and misuse it. But if we don't pay, hungry hippo. Did you guys ever have that game in Germany, Hungry Hippos? Probably not. I think that was a very American thing.
Greybacks. Said, but I would say that every country has its advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah, that's very true. That's a very you're a very nice person. I can tell that was a very diplomatic statement. I appreciate that. You know, we have the stock market that affords, you know, investors a lot of opportunities. That's probably the biggest advantage that we have here in America. Of course, I know every country has its own. Well, a lot of countries have their own version of the stock market. But, you know, I guess ours is the biggest, or maybe China's is the biggest. But China's a weird place. Also, as you can tell, I'm sure, our cell phone service is not the best here because there's just so much land to cover. But Elon Musk is working on it. I'd say within 12 months we'll probably have access to high-speed data everywhere. And I'm really, really excited about it. Because I'll only have to have one phone line. But I'll have to pay more monthly. But it won't matter. I don't know what this pickup truck is doing. Is he gonna go fast? Yeah, he's gonna go fast. I would say that, I mean, there's, you know, tons of people.
Hey, sometimes we have the same problems here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that immigrate to the United States.
And I like Elon Musk.
Oh my gosh, we don't deserve. Elon Musk is like, he's pure genius. I love listening to him when he's on the Joe Rogan podcast. Okay, what are we doing here? I feel like we're in a bit of a traffic situation. But yeah, Elon Musk is, that's Starlink. One of my buddies is actually getting Starlink in the next few weeks here. He's already, his order is confirmed. He's just waiting. He's just waiting to get the little satellite dish. I could get Starlink and just set it up on my truck every night, but it's kind of a lot of trouble because the dish is kind of big, and I don't really know where. Expensive, but I'd rather get it mobile if I can in a smaller form, because that way I could mount it on the truck and it would just be there all the time. See how the stream's holding up. It looks okay, not great. English is my spoken language, obviously, but I know a little bit of Spanish, German, not so much. Oh, I've got one of my very best friends is German, but he lives in Vancouver, British Columbia. His grandparents moved over to the United States in the 1940s, but they aren't Jewish. They were actually well, I don't know if I can say that on the stream, but they're not Jewish. They were basically forced into servitude under the person who I won't name.
Greymax. Send my
Because we have three words for two. There's two, the number two. There's two that means also, and then there's to go somewhere or to do something. And they're all like, one is spelled TWO, to go somewhere is TO, and then I like you too, that's TOO. Like, and that's just one example. There's like I before E except after C, and then there's like exceptions to that rule. It's a very, very strange language. I actually feel very lucky. Like after learning Spanish, like some Spanish, I feel very lucky to know English as a first language. Because the other languages, they tend to make more sense. We just all go back to Latin. Wouldn't that be interesting? Let's just all start speaking Latin again. We'll just revive a dead language. What could go wrong, right? Well, it turned out to be a nice day here. How's the weather in Germany? Oh, wow. I hope you can still hear me. Not really sure if you can or not. My stream is like, you can't set it to transmit at a lower, what am I trying to say? Like it's 720p. I can't set it to automatically go lower when the stream quality goes out, so it's kind of, I don't know why that's not a setting, but it seems like it should be. I thought about
Greymax. Said in my town it's 13 degrees Celsius and it's sunny.
13 degrees Celsius. 13 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit.
13 degrees Celsius is 55.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so yeah, that's a little cool. Cool and sunny. That's a good combination. It's let's see, I think it's 71 degrees here. Let's see.
Degrees Celsius.
So it's 21.667 degrees here. It's a little warm. warmer. It was a little windier this morning. Oh, just a heads up, like, you don't have to follow me, but I mean, if you want to, that'd be great. But what I was going to say is, if you do happen to follow me, make sure you disable notifications. And the reason I say that is because my stream goes out all the time, so like I don't want you to get flooded with notifications. Especially like if you're trying to go to sleep or something. I mean, my goodness, because like I don't know what time it is there. It's well, it's like, I think it's probably late afternoon there, or maybe early evening. But I started streaming probably around 12 or 1 o'clock, and I tend to stream until probably almost midnight. So I just wouldn't want to bother anybody with notifications. You can pretty much assume that if it's like daytime in the United States.
Said it's 1713.
Yeah, it's late afternoon there. It's military time, 1713. That's 5 o'clock and 13 minutes. His name's Mark. Oh man, it was so good. I wish I could remember what I had, but I remember it was amazing. There was like this dish that was I can't remember if it was potatoes or noodles, and it had like.
Said, what's the time for you now?
It is. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. It is 10:15 here now. I'm in the Central Time Zone. I'll put it in chat just to be on the safe side. 10:15.
Joe Pancakes. Said 10:15.
I do appreciate that. I didn't really want you to think that I was like trying to solicit you for a follow, but I just wanted to let you know if you did decide to follow, to disable the notifications, because there's going to be way too many notifications right now to really. And I just don't want you to get annoyed and then have to disable the notifications. Just go ahead and do it now.
Great X. Said no problem.
And, just like check back in if you want to check back in. I upload videos to YouTube every day. If you think truck driving is interesting, I don't know, I assume you do to some degree. And I don't know, Germany's awesome, and I absolutely wouldn't leave if I were you, but if you are interested in becoming an American citizen, you could probably do so by learning how to become a truck driver. Tons and tons of immigrants do that, and it's a really good way to. If it was me in your shoes and I'm watching an American truck driver, forget that guy. Like just stay in Germany. That's because nobody wants. They want me to like already be living there, and I'm like, how am I supposed to do that if you're not going to give me a job? Like what? It's tricky. I'm probably gonna have to.
Great X. Said I want to go on vacation to Los Angeles next year. I don't know, but it was always a dream for me.
Well, Los Angeles. I've been to Los Angeles many times. There's a lot of there. It's a lot. It's better now than it used to be because a lot of people moved away from Los Angeles. I don't know how regulated things are in Germany. So it might whenever I go to California, it's kind of an awkward experience because everything is so regulated there that it's almost like being in another country. But I get the feeling that but if you say like Texas and then go to California, you would be like, whoa, these are two very different places. But California it's a beautiful, Southern California where Los Angeles is, absolutely beautiful place. If you like the desert and sunshine. They have a lot of good food, a lot of good restaurants. You'll definitely enjoy yourself. I live on the East Coast. I live in a place called Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and it's right. I live right near the beach, but on the other side of the country. But I'm never there, because I stay out on the road like 8 weeks at a time, by choice mainly. Because I'm not married, I don't have any kids. I even have a roommate to save additional money. And also because he gets my mail and stuff and drives my car around sometimes. And I appreciate that. But yeah, I think he's 38 or 30. I think he's 39 and I'm 40. We've been living together on and off since like college days. And just
Said a friend of mine lived in Portland for over a year now. He is in Germany again.
yeah, Portland is an awesome place. I've been to Portland a few times. There's a really nice truck stop, actually. Last time I went to Portland, there was a truck stop there, and they had there was a really nice restaurant right near the truck stop, and I can't remember if I ate steak or ribs. I feel like I might have eaten ribs, and they were really good. But yeah, Portland. Portland's a great place. I wish I went to Portland more often, to be honest with you. Portland, Seattle, Vancouver, British Columbia, all those places are just fantastic. I'm like on pins and needles. Like I can't wait to go back to Vancouver. I love Vancouver. They have awesome sushi. The sushi there tastes completely different than the sushi on the East Coast. I don't know if you like sushi. We have a restaurant chain. There's very few of them left. It's called Wiener Schnitzel. She wanted to go there, and I was like, yeah, all right, whatever. And I had schnitzel.
Greymax. Said, oh, schnitzel, I love it, haha.
Yeah, schnitzel's good. It's really good. It's just like, it's like it's like a piece of beef or whatever that they just like pounded the shit out of with a meat tenderizer. I wish I could remember the name of that dish. I can't remember if it was noodles or if it was chopped up potatoes. I think it was noodles, and it was like a little bit cheesy. It looked like it was cheesy, but it wasn't quite cheese. that was what I remember. I had a traditional German dinner at my buddy's house one time. His parents were awesome. His mom was awesome. She cooked the shit out of that
Greybags.
food.
Said, but I think it is very different from what we get in Germany when we order a schnitzel.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, ours, like, it's just like, you know, like I said, to me, it just seemed like a piece of, you know, like a piece of steak or whatever that they just pounded until it was thin. And, I mean, it was good. But it was really far from my house, so I only ate there that one time. Schnitzel. Interesting stuff. I'm trying to think of another German food that I've had. I'm so bad at names. Like, I can't remember the names of anything. Schnitzel. Schnitzel sound... the word schnitzel, like...
Greybags. Said many Germans also love doner kebab.
That I don't think I've ever heard of it, but I do like kebabs. We have, well, there's a, I believe it's a Greek dish called souvlaki, and I think it's beef, or no, it might be lamb, or I don't know. You know what? Let's look it up. What meat is souvlaki?
Pork.
Huh. So yeah, souvlaki, I guess, is traditionally pork, but you can do it anyway. But that, oh my god. Souvlaki is so good. There was a place to live, and they had a Greek restaurant, and they had souvlaki. Oh, it was just fantastic. I really don't think it was pork though. I think it was made out of beef.
Greybags. Said, what should you definitely try when you are in America?
Wow. I would say, wow. Okay. I don't even know where to start. Let me think for a minute. I like Papa John's Pizza. That's my favorite pizza chain. You could try Papa John's Pizza. In Southern California, I guess you would have to try In-N-Out Burger. And yeah, In-N-Out Burger is pretty good. They have this they call it animal sauce. It's like mayonnaise and Thousand Island dressing and relish. I don't know if that sounds good or not, but it's basically that, and that's not the official recipe, but that's what you can expect when you taste it. And they put it on their burgers. You could get animal style fries. So I would say try In-N-Out Burger. You might, I don't know if you would like it or not. If you like hamburgers, you probably like it. I'm trying to think what else is in that area. there's a lot of fancy restaurants in Los Angeles that I've never eaten at, but I've heard are really good. I don't think they have Whataburger there. But yeah, I'll actually put that in chat just to be on the safe side. Papa John's Pizza, comma, and In-N-Out Burger.
Joe Pancakes said Papa John's Pizza and In-N-Out Burger. I feel like there's other things. I'm trying to think. Oh, Five Guys. Joe Pancakes said Five Guys.
Five Guys burgers are really good.
Joe Pancakes said Five Guys burgers are really good.
What else? I'd probably also do. Yeah, comma, you and me both, period. I'm about to stop for lunch.
Joe Pancakes said, yeah, you and me both. I'm about to stop for lunch.
I know you guys don't eat dinner until like 7 or 8 o'clock in Germany, right? What's this guy doing? Schneider.
Graymax said, yay.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Now as soon as I decide not to pass him, he hits his brakes. That's just come on, man, just let it ride. Yeah, I know that because my buddy Mark, he told me that. He said, because like when I went to eat dinner at their house, you know, we didn't eat until like 8 o'clock, which was fine. I don't really care, you know.
Graymax said, have you ever been to New York?
I've been to was Brooklyn. I've never been to Manhattan, if that's what you mean. Never been on the island of Manhattan. I've been to New York. I've been all over New York State. I've passed by the island of Manhattan. I've seen it, you know, because there's the East Bridge. I don't know why they call it the East Bridge. It's not really Eastern. Anyway, I've gone, but yeah, New York is a cool place. have these way stations. I don't know.
Graymax. Said which truck do you drive?
I drive a Freightliner. I don't know if they have Freightliner. I know they have they have. I'm not terribly familiar with them, but I know they're. We have a lot more room in our trucks. I see them post like pictures of their trucks on Reddit. I love me some Reddit. I've heard because I thought about coming over there and doing like European truck driving, but I know it's really hard to find places to park over there. Because there's just the infrastructure is just not really set up that way. I've heard there's not a lot of truck stops and stuff. You know, I've talked to some of the drivers that have driven there, and they say it's so much worse there.
Graymax. Said yep, this is really very horrible here.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's like, it's one of those situations where everything's so condensed and close together, like, they didn't really pump for the amount of trucks that they would need. So they can't really add in truck stops now, unfortunately. Truck drivers just end up having to park all over the place. It sounds like it sucks. But I thought about doing truck driving in Australia. That really might be my only option to get out of the United States. But I would have to drive across the freaking outback with no internet. I'm sure they don't have any a lot. I guess it wasn't too difficult. She's a sweet girl. I wanted to date her, but she was so much younger than me. I don't know. It just wouldn't have really worked out. Okay. No, I don't know what this guy's doing. But yeah, she seems to like it over there. I'd rather live in Canada, honestly, but if I were able to immigrate to Australia, then I could get a work permit to move into Canada and everything, and that might be the way to go about it, honestly. But who knows? Oh man, this guy's going so slow. No.
It's very beautiful too.
Yeah, Canada, I've been to Canada many times. I love it so much. Well, not many times. I've been there 5 times. Wait, 6 times. I went 3 times for work, and I went 3 times on vacation to visit my buddy in Vancouver. I want to go back. If I have to get a shot or what the travel situation is. Because I'm considered an essential worker, I can get the shot like anytime I want. I just don't know if I want the shot, like, because we don't know what the long-term effects are. I don't want to be like a conspiracy theorist, but we just don't really know what the long-term effects are. Plus, I'm not at risk. Like, I'm 6 feet tall, 163 pounds. I don't even eat sugar, so I'm like not diabetic at all. I actually only eat meat. I do what's called the carnivore diet, or the carnivore way of eating. So I don't eat carbohydrates at all. I haven't eaten carbohydrates in like a year and a half. Well, that's not true. I would do it for like 6 days, and then like on Sundays I would eat like some ice cream or whatever. But for the last, I would say for the last 3 or 4 months, I haven't eaten. Actually, ever since Thanksgiving, ever since November 27th or 28th, I haven't really eaten any carbohydrates. And when I ate carbohydrates for Thanksgiving, I felt awful. I thought I was gonna like throw up or pass out or something. Probably sounds like a crazy thing to do, to only eat meat, but I haven't sick one since hard drugs when I was younger. So it's very common for me to get sinus infection, but I haven't had a sinus infection or anything since I've been doing carnivore. I would highly recommend the carnivore diet. Although in Germany, you guys don't have a lot of obesity, and there's not a lot of obesity and diabetes and stuff like that. You guys don't really have to worry about that so much over there. This person's way good. Diabetes. It'll artificially lower your blood pressure so that you can keep eating like a whatever. I don't even know. It's not a good situation. The pharmaceutical industry over here is better for themselves and things like that. Because we have reality shows called where morbidly go around and I just don't get it. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm fat shaming anybody, because like that's a pretty serious offense in the United States to fat shame, but at the same time, those people are like you just can't be like 300 pounds and also in good shape. It's just not. Those two things are mutually exclusive. Anyway, I feel like I'm going down a dark hole that I probably shouldn't do on Twitch, because I don't want to alienate anybody. Because some people, you know, they lack discipline. And that's, you know, they could just be like not raised the same way or whatever. Like I don't want to.
Graymax said, do you actually play video games too?
I do sometimes when I get a chance. I played a little bit last night, but I typically don't stream it because a lot of times my connection just but yeah, I do play video games. I play Star Citizen, I play Warhammer Vermintide 2, I play I'm trying to think of co-op games. I play Elite Dangerous. Sometimes I play Call of Duty Cold War. Sometimes I play The Division 2. I used to play Destiny 2, but I just don't care anymore. I'm just so tired of Destiny. It's just like, it just feels so repetitive to me. Warframe. I play a lot of Warframe. Well, not a lot, but Warframe I always come back to. Warframe is really cool. I'm trying to think what else.
Sippy said, hey.
Hey Sippy, what's going on? Welcome back. I'm glad you came back. I hope it's not too late there. Don't stay up too late just to talk to me. You gotta get your rest. That's important.
Sippy said nothing, just passing time.
Right on. Well, good.
Sippy said, nah, it's 9 p.m.
Oh, right on. Okay, good.
Graymax said, oh, Elite Dangerous is so sick, but I haven't played it that long.
Oh man, Elite Dangerous. Well, you know they're coming out with the Odyssey. I mean, surely you know about that. Odyssey is going to be. I've been playing the Alpha, the Odyssey Alpha. And it is so good. I don't know if you played it or not, but it's really, really good. So Sippy is from India and Dravax is from Germany. So you guys are both really cool people. And I appreciate you following me. Sippy was the one I was talking about.
Sippy said thanks, you too.
Yeah, Sippy was the one.
Said thanks, smiley face.
Yeah, he was the one telling me yesterday how crazy things are in India right now. Actually, this is a sleeper truck.
Sippy said, yeah, it is real crazy.
This is actually a sleeper truck. Oh man, you know what? I forgot. I'm about to take my lunch break, so like I can kind of show you guys in a few minutes here. Well, I don't know where the next truck stop is, but
Sippy said, and now Gov is censoring stuff.
Yeah, that's so crazy when the government does stuff like that, because I mean there's just like what can you even do about it?
Grayback said maybe we can play together someday.
Yeah, do you have the same username on complete day? Like, are you Commander Dravax? I don't know how well my stream's doing right now.
Graymax. Said yay, I should be the same name.
Okay, yeah, I'll,
Sippy. Said cool, a sleeper truck.
yeah, I have a bunk, and I have, like, electricity. I should say, like quote-unquote electricity, because it doesn't always work too well. But yeah. Well, the street looks like it's doing okay. Oh man, I need to slow down.
For lunch are there restaurants where every truck they are just restaurants.
It's it's kind of like an all-in-one thing. Like the truck stops will have like maybe one or two restaurants. They'll have like a Subway and a McDonald's or
Sippy. Said here told you we have Navas and highway where generally truckers stop.
yeah, that I wish I wish we had those here. That would be nice. But well, sometimes they have good food. I always cook my own food because like I told you yesterday, I tend to eat a lot of the forbidden meat there.
Sippy. Said how can Mac fill your stomach? Sippy. Said lol.
Just get like I'll get like
Sippy. Said I always remain hungry after eating fast food.
yeah. What I do when I go to McDonald's is I'll get like quarter pounders. Like I'll get 2 quarter pounders and like
Sippy.
nope.
Said lost the connection.
Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Okay, comma, sorry, period. I'll restart it. Oh, actually, it looks like it might have come back. Did it come back? Question mark?
Joe Pancakes. Said okay, sorry, I'll restart it. Oh actually it looks like it might have come back. Did it come back?
Uh-oh.
Sippy. Said it is breaking in between.
Oh, okay. Normal.
Joe Pancakes. Said oh, okay, that's a fairly normal. Sippy. Said it is smooth now.
I gotta figure out where to stop here.
Sippy. Said just there are voice disconnects sometimes.
Yeah, I do apologize. It's
Graymax. Said as a truck driver in the USA you have to drive many kilometers, or do you also have smaller jobs with few kilometers?
yeah, comma. We call those local drivers.
Joe Pancakes. Said yeah, we called those local drivers. Sippy. Said Joe, where your family live.
Actually, I am not married and I don't have any kids. Period. Also, both of my parents died years ago.
Joe Pancakes said, well, actually, I am not married and I don't have any kids. Also, both of my parents died years ago. Sippy said, your voice is coming now.
Oh, okay, good. But to answer your question, I live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Joe Pancakes said, what, to answer your question, I live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Sippy said, single, that's cool.
Yeah, comma. I haven't really met the right girl yet.
Joe Pancakes said, yeah, I haven't really met the right girl yet.
I doubt I ever will, to be honest with you. I'm very... To be perfectly honest, comma, I'm probably too selfish to get married.
Joe Pancakes said, to be perfectly honest, I'm probably too selfish to get married. Sippy said, you are audible now, no need of text lol.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure everything's cool. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna give me just a second on the speech to text. I gotta see if I can find a truck stop on the GPS. It'll. Whoa. Like it might be a minute. Road Ranger. There's a Road Ranger. How many parking spaces do they have? Yeah, that might work. So 266, 275. So that's like 9 miles. No, it says 14 miles. That's weird. How is that possible? That doesn't make any sense. Let's try that again. Yeah, it says. Okay, there we go. Oh, I think Gravex took off.
Somehow I like the landscape very much.
Oh, that's good. Lots of trees. A few days. Sort of like seeing what the different areas of the United States look like.
Sippy said, I have never been to.
That's exactly what I want. It kind of gives you a better interpretation of. Because the angle being a little wide, the angle's kind of too wide. But yeah, it's I mean that's what my hope is, you know, for you to feel like you're taking a ride with me. Because I mean you kind of are. Gotta get over for this guy. I don't know what he's doing. What is that? Looks like he's getting towed. His truck must have broken down.
Sippy said, just clean the mirror next time lol.
Yeah, I did try to. I cleaned the windshield
Grayback.
earlier.
Said I'm already happy when you have better internet ever.
It's gonna be neat because like I don't think I can stream in 4K, but so you guys can really get a good view. But that's,
Said 720p is perfect.
yeah, it's good. It's good now. It's okay now, I should say. But it's hard to
Speed. Said more resolution will require good internet.
Yeah, well, yeah, once I get good internet, it's going to be a lot better.
Sippy. Said I don't have one.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, I hope they eventually fix it. I think you can adjust the resolution on your end. I'm not sure. I don't really watch too much stream. But I wish I could.
Graymax. Said I always use 900p60 but 720p is also good.
Yeah.
Sippy. Said my town is a small place, so the best internet connection I have is the speed of 4 Mbps.
Oh, that would do 1080. That should do 1080, no problem. As long as it's a stable connection. If it fluctuates a lot, you might have an issue, but 4 megabits per second should be fine. I feel that you would use your internet connection to watch my stream.
Sippy. Said it is not a stable one, that is the issue.
Oh, yeah, that's tricky. My connection also is not stable, so I understand your struggle, sir.
Sippy. Said before COVID, where I was had 100 Mbps.
Well, it's interesting that they would, like how, I don't understand how COVID would affect the internet. That doesn't really make any sense. Huh. Because the infrastructure, if the infrastructure is already there, what?
Sippy. Said I was in Mumbai.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, you moved. I gotcha. You moved to a
Sippy.
smaller area.
Said now I am in my hometown.
I understand.
Sippy. Said Chindwara.
Right on. Yeah, it's probably, oh, I gotta get off this headset. Alright, so this is where I'm stopping. I just gotta figure out which way to go. It looks like... What?
Sippy. Said I can see the restaurant. Draymax. Said McDonald's Ho-Cham. Sippy. Said lol.
Yeah, apparently the place where I'm stopping is 2.5 more miles this way. That's kind of weird.
And one half take ramp left.
But yeah, there's a barbecue place here on my right. Barbecue is, I don't even know how to explain that. It's like, food cooked on an outdoor grill. and then smothered in barbecue sauce, which I would imagine we only have in the United States. But barbecue's pretty
Zippy.
good.
Said barbecue, I know.
Okay, right on, right on. There's a Jack in the Box. I just passed a Jack in the Box. That's a pretty big.
Here.
I passed a Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box is okay.
Zippy. Said it Dravax, where are you from?
He's from Germany. Well, you guys can talk to each other.
Dravax. Said it Zippy, I am from Germany.
Continue on route.
Oh, we're in St. Louis. St. Louis! So you guys both seem pretty cool. And,
Zippy. Said when I was child, I once had a thought of the life of a trucker.
well, you should come on over and do it, man. I know tons of, oh my God. Did I?
Zippy. Said always moving and eating out every time.
I screwed it up. I was supposed to go to that truck stop there on the left. I messed it up. Yeah, well, I mean, you should definitely do it. You could. I don't see why you couldn't do it. There's lots of watch. Have you seen The Queen's Gambit on Netflix? Do you guys have Netflix there?
Zippy. Said how many miles extra? Zippy. Said yeah, it is good.
Oh, I love Anya Taylor-Joy. Anya Taylor-Joy is how she pronounces her name. You would think it's Anya, but she says it Anya. Yeah, she's so good in that show. Oh my God. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I'm at the road's mercy now. I'm gonna look and see if I can find another truck stop. That one was really tricky to get to. Thing. I'm kind of headed like the populated area, so there's probably not going to be as many truck stops. So I'm gonna have to. It's probably. I don't know. I mean, you guys don't have. I mean,
Really enjoy the stream. It's nice to talk to you.
yeah, it's nice to talk to you too. Actually, you two guys specifically, I was going to ask you if you wanted to become moderators, because I have some moderators already, but you guys are obviously, not toxic, and you're not saying like weird stuff, and if you would like to become a moderator, I will grant you moderator privileges, but I don't want you to think you're under any kind of obligation to hang out with me, or, just whenever you want to come by, you're a moderator. If not, I don't want you to think you're obligated to watch the stream.
Said if that's what you want, why not? Said that is okay with me.
Or anything like that, but I would like to give you guys moderator privileges. I don't know if I can do it from speech or not. Let's try.
Zippy. Said also, that will be an honor.
It would be an honor for me to have you.
Said I help many people on Twitch as a mod. Zippy. Said my first moderation job. Zippy. Said lol.